Hi and welcome back, guys. Hope you all are having a great day out there. No one is better positioned in this space, in the cryptocurrency space, better than XRP holders. Now, it's one thing to say that we as investors are best positioned in this market. It's another to show directly the proof and truth. And that's what I want to provide in this video, guys. All I ask is if you do like talking about XRP, click that like button, consider subscribing as it is absolutely free. Now, we've got green across the screen for cryptocurrency here today. Love to see it right. But more importantly, I want to talk to you about a few things that have been put out here recently showing where XRP is going this year. Now, last night, Monica Long of Ripple, president of Ripple, right, put out around 11:30 p.m. East. I'm not in San Diego anymore. Eastern Standard Time, put out, caught up with CNBC Beyond the Valley to discuss Ripple's acquisition of Hidden Road. Believe it or not, it's been about 2 weeks at this point in time. A $1.25 billion acquisition it was. Now, the dialogue here is very important to understand. She said, in talking about the prime broker directly bolstering Ripple's bread and butter, providing financial infrastructure for payments, custody, and tokenization for enterprises globally. We've grown our payments network brick by brick through building exceptional liquidity management expertise, true last mile payments, payouts, and owning flow end to end with 60 plus licenses globally. No one has this, guys, using XRP, RLUSD, and other digital assets. I'm incredibly excited, she writes, for what's to come through pairing prime brokerage services, post-trade settlements, again, all on the XRPL and enterprise-grade custody. These institutions, whether they see it or not, will directly be utilizing XRP because it is that native asset on the XRPL. 2025 is shaping up to be the best year yet, she writes, for Ripple and for XRP holders. I believe this shapes up to be the best year for us. Now, here's about a minute and 44-second clip, her talking a little bit about this, and then I want to get into some, even, believe it or not, more bullish takes on what is happening this year for XRP.
Important. Yeah, and you mentioned Hidden Road earlier, the acquisition. Yeah. I think you spent 1.25 billion on that. Yes. Is that an indication that Ripple is going to be more acquisitive going forward now? Yes. Good. So we can expect some more M&A to come.
Yes, more exciting things for sure. I mean, this is a big deal. I mean, I think 1.25 billion marks it as one of the largest in crypto history. Being a crypto company, we stand alone as being an owner of a non-bank prime broker.
Yeah.
The Hidden Road, like, I'm so bullish on having this tight, like, under one roof partnership at this point between a company that serves like hundreds of the highest volume trading financial institutions with our business, where we can be more of the blockchain tech infrastructure. And for them, I mean, they do $3 trillion annually. Revenue is super healthy, 100 million plus, and they can now get more risk capital using our balance sheet, so they can also grow their business exponentially.
And now let's put this all together and driving home the point that no one is in a better position than you and I as XRP holders in this space based off what is happening right now and promoting this technology. No one out there is even close. As we take a look at the XRP ETFs, eventually we're going to see this year, in my personal opinion, a Blackrock ETF added to this list of 18 XRP ETFs. And why is that important? Well, several reasons. And the most obvious, you want BlackRock in on XRP, holding XRP just like the rest of these big institutions. But what are we now seeing? Public companies like Digital Commodities Capital has revealed holding thousands of XRP, confirming what many in the crypto space have quietly believed. These companies are already buying up XRP behind the scenes. What happens when it's confirmed that all of these are approved, BlackRock is now in, and we start seeing them buying up XRP, the likes of what they have been with Bitcoin? This thing is absolutely going to soar. Now, Brad Garlinghouse yesterday wrote, While overdue in a bunch of ways, this is incredibly important for exciting step in continued growth of the XRP market. Yesterday, we got big news, very big news, and I think many disregard it for how big it really is. CME Group, which is the exchange of exchanges, future and options marketplace, the biggest in the world, putting out that starting May 19th, trade regulated capital efficient futures on XRP available in larger and micro size contracts so you can scale your exposure with greater position flexibility. This will be going live for institutions to take a look, very close look at XRP. It's obvious that they already are. It's obvious that they're already buying. And so recently, when we talked about this price prediction that Systeme Research put out, we talked a little bit about the $33 to $50 conservative bet, and they're talking about 77 to 100 this year based off the similarities on the chart from 2017. I think for a lot of people, it's hard to fathom a 30, 40, 50X this year. But again, we have to understand when it comes to market cap for XRP, and we see this in the billions, right? It doesn't take billions of USD dollar for dollar to move this billions. It takes tens of millions to move this billions. What happens when we see all these go live and we start to see billions flow into XRP? Again, I believe this is going to make speculative runs like we had in 2017 when the utility wasn't there, the institutions weren't there. This is going to make these look like a tiny dot on this screen. Those are my thoughts, my opinions. Let me know yours in the comment section below. As always, guys, I appreciate your support. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells, and I will see you all in the next one.